Video log number 4. It's been 4 days and I haven't heard from you guys. Elroy says these transmissions are definitely getting sent. I just hope you're checking your email, Sully. Hey, Elroy.
Ah, Julio. You ready to go? Now, you've done this before. This pod's yours. Would you like me to hold on to that bag for you? Wormhole travel can get quite bumpy, and we don't want you to break that jewelry that you made.
Oh, yeah.
See you on the other side.
Thanks for everything, Elroy. See you on the other side. So, where's Julio?
You mean he's not back yet? His pod was in front of mine. When he disappeared into another wormhole, I thought he must have made it here before me. Well, obviously he didn't.
Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. Everything's under control. I know exactly what's going on. Elroy, what the heck is going on?
I don't know. If his pod malfunctioned, he could be anywhere in space-time. Julio, you're back.
Sully, Stanley, Elroy.
Julio?
Oh, and great news! My pen pal Elroy has applied for a travel allowance from his planet, so he'll be coming back with me. Isn't that great? He wants to learn more about our planet and culture and stuff. Kind of like returning the gesture, I suppose. Oh, hey Elroy, you got here super fast.
Yeah, I flew.
A good one. Let's get a quick photo.
You weren't supposed to come back. I was supposed to keep your crystal, not have to steal another one. You've caused me so much delay, so much trouble. I just hope they can see that I've done what they've asked, so they can continue their invasion and leave me and her alone. Catalyst? You're Supercat? And you didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
But Julia, I had to keep my identity a secret.
But Sully knows.
Yeah. All right. Catalyst, why don't you tell us the whole story? How did you end up becoming a superpowered cat? Maybe this information will help us figure out what's actually going on. Well, it all began 3 weeks ago. The night Julio gave me that Delgatoan crystal necklace. What a thoughtful gift. A bit small for a necklace, I think, but... Aha! Oh, feels tingly. Cats R Us still isn't satisfying enough for growing cats like me. The meal portions are so small, the overpriced thieves. Maybe I could pick up a small tin of tuna from the corner store. A late night snack, perhaps.
Oi, the price. Give me the money and the price.
Help me! Help! What? What's Yuppie's mom doing in a dark alley late at night? Hey, leave her alone!
Oh, thank goodness. Who are you, punk? Huh? What's going on here? I guess I'll have to beat you up the old-fashioned way, huh? Put him up, huh? Put him up.
What the? It didn't take me long to realize that I got my powers when I put the headband, necklace on.
Oh my gosh, you saved me!
I did. I did. You're safe now, Yuppie's mom.
Do I know you?
Huh? It was even able to hide my identity. You're welcome, ma'am. You, be good now.
Oh yes, I will! I will! Thank you! What a super cat! Now I'll be able to walk down dark alleys all the time! All the time!
So I spent the next day or so testing my limits. Huh. Hey! 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 Oops. From then on, in my free time, I sort of became the city's protector. Yeah, so anyway, that's how it all happened.
That is fantastic. And at Smiley Wiley's Pizzeria?
Oh, yep. I started saving people, putting out fires, stopping robberies, you know, the whole usual heroic stuff. But soon, I discovered that certain robberies would always involve this one mystery guy, and he'd always leave the same clue behind.
Oh.
Well, we already know that the powder is snackaroonie dust. Yeah, I don't think he even knew he was leaving those clues behind. And you say he left this checklist at the last crime scene? Yeah. Well, let's see here. Can you figure out what he wants all this stuff for? I don't even have to run simulations for that. I recognize all of these items because we needed these 3 or 4 months ago.
We did? What for?
To build the Delgatoan designed beacon for Julio to find his way back home to this planet. Wait, so Elroy's building another beacon? Oh, I'd say so. But the scale of the things on this list would mean that the beacon would have to be incredibly large. I'm talking a beacon the size of a small building. To be honest, I think Elroy is the one who's part of these Delgatoan groups that want to conquer the world. Everything here points to him. He must be the super-powered cat we've been looking for. And we've been played!
What's that?
Did you get a location on Elroy? It's the videotape Julio brought back from the future for me.
Julio went to the future?
Oh, it's a long story, Ricky. The algorithm worked. It managed to clean up the corrupted footage. Shall we watch it? A brief history of Delgato. A fly-on-the-wall documentary by Sully Scrumpy. It's a documentary by Sully?
Hey, I haven't even finished that documentary. Who am I going to sue for this? In an 11-planet solar system, located in the middle of a distant galaxy, lies the planet Delgato. Delgato is the native home to the 2.5 billion populace that reside there. A planet made up entirely of cats, and a technologically advanced civilization. Among the many qualities that make the Delgatoans remarkable, in particular, is the unique quasi-symbiotic bond that the felines share with the planet itself. Whilst on their homeworld, they are imbued with extraordinary superpower abilities. This is due to close or physical contact with its mineral-rich crystalline rock known as Delgatoanite, which exerts a benevolent radiation only affecting cats. Thus, when the time came to leave their planet to explore the universe, they would carry a piece of their homeworld with them, often in the form of jewelry, that they may always possess their innate gifts wherever they may be in the universe. For millennia, they traveled the universe, exploring, interacting with, and sharing their knowledge with the various natives of the worlds where, due to their amazing powers, they were revered as gods. This was an era of thriving intellectual prosperity, and for a time it was good, but sadly it was not to last. There were a few members of Delgato's own who exhibited uncharacteristic aggression and malice, and wished the Delgatoans to become a warrior race and use their abilities to enslave the life forms of the entire universe, establishing a universal empire. This militant universal liberation movement is one such group whose aspirations are to conquer our planet, being their latest objective. Using RJR School as a base of operations, their agent, who is still a mystery to us, assembled a beacon capable of leading an entire ULM fleet right to us. They struck without warning, and therefore encountered little resistance.
It all makes sense now!
Their agent? I knew there was something suspicious about Elroy.
I even bought him a bag of snackaroonies, that rat bag.
It's all my fault. If I hadn't have met him, if I hadn't gone to his planet and convinced him to come back with me...
Julio, it's not your fault.
No one could have seen this coming. Not even me.
All right, he's at the school. I'm gonna take care of this. It's dangerous, lad. Elroy's a Delgatoan. He's lived his whole life with these crystals. He has even more experience than you at wielding their powers. But I have to try. I'm the only one who even has a chance against you now. Honey, I lost my powers temporarily at the museum. How was that possible? Was that net made of anything special? Not really. Elroy did say there was a weakness, though. Let me see if I can figure it out.
I suggest the rest of us stay here with Honey and see if we can't come up with some ideas. Actually, I'm going to go home and write all this down. That was some great narration. I don't want to forget it.
I'm going with you, Catalyst.
No, Julio.
Yes. Perhaps I can talk some sense into Elroy. He's known me the longest. And besides, you'll look after me, won't you?
All right. Let's go, Julio.
Let's start in Elroy's classroom. Maybe he's in there.
Yeah, just stay behind me, Julio. I don't want you to get hurt. Well, he's not here.
Huh. So what now?
I guess we could look around for clues or something.
Hey, Catalyst. How do you think Sully knew everything about Delgato and stuff?
I don't know. I suppose he learned it after the invasion happened. It was his way of trying to fix everything, maybe?
I suppose so. I sure hope we can stop all this, Catalyst. Catalyst?
Julio, I think there's something behind here.
That's a solid wall, Catalyst.
I'm not so sure. Julio, there's a passage behind here.
Huh? What was that noise? What the? You know we can walk through walls, you know.
You won't get away with this, Elroy. Take the crystal off and surrender.
Look, I can't. They'll
Elroy, please.
kill her.
What?
Yes, I made a deal with them to get her back. I'm sorry.
You made a deal with who? What deal?
I have to get Deirdre back.
Your girl?
Yes. The Universal Liberation Movement,
Yeah, we all know about your Universal Liberation Movement. How you plan to destroy the Earth?
No, I'm not with them. They blackmailed me, kidnapped Dee Dee. They told me if I wanted her back, I had to do everything that they said.
Yeah, like help them conquer a planet?
No, all I had to do was build a beacon for them to escape Delgato. That was it.
Yeah, being world conquerors, what did you think they were gonna do when they got here?
I'm sorry. I didn't think.
All this time you were conning me, just pretending.
No,
It ends now, Elroy.
No. Stop, Catalyst. I didn't have a choice.
You always have a choice, Elroy.
I don't want to hurt you, Catalyst.
Catalyst!
You have no idea of the Delgatonites' power. I told you, Catalyst, I don't want to hurt you.
No! Huh?
Julio! It wasn't the net, it was the sprinklers!
It seems the radiation from the Delgatoan crystal is dampened with water! And, looking at the scan I did of Elroy, it looks like his dense Delgatoan mass would make him weak to water as well! Delgato is incredible, you know? They don't have many oceans, though. I'm not really sure why.
Don't forget I've got a pool party planned on the weekend. No! That is to say, no thank you. I have something on that day.
Catalyst! His weakness is water! Huh?
No! They'll kill her! No! They'll kill her!
Give it up, Elroy. We have to stop this, you know that.
You can't.
We can. Well, we've got Honey's genius. I have absolutely no idea what to do. For some reason, there doesn't seem to be a way to turn this beacon off.
Release me, please!
I can laser it.
No! It's running off some kind of nuclear-based power source. Lasering it could wipe out the whole school.
Let me go! I have to save her!
All this time you were conning me.
I'm really sorry, Julio, but don't you see?
Shut up, Elroy.
You tried to kill Julio! You were going to let us all die!
No! I'll admit, part of the plan was for me to get rid of Julio, but I couldn't kill him. My orders were to befriend Julio. Eliminate him and use the crystal he mined to work quietly on building a beacon to get them here. But I couldn't kill my friend.
Oh, so you sabotaged his tracker instead?
Yes! I thought that by delaying him, sending him into the future, until all of this was over, that was the only way that I could convince the ULM that Julio was no longer a threat.
Elroy?
I didn't want any part of this. But if I followed their instructions, built a beacon for them, then they'd let us Bedidri go.
Agent 18076, report.
Grandmaster, they've captured me, but the beacon is active. You can let her go now.
Then you have fulfilled your purpose. You will be negated with the population of this planet.
What? You said nothing about destroying the planet. I did everything you asked. What's so funny? You have to let Dee Dee go.
Elroy?
Dee Dee, I did everything they asked. You can come home now. You can...
Thank you, Elroy. You've helped us immensely.
Wait. Us?
Yes, Elroy, we couldn't have done it without you.
What do you mean?
The Universal Liberation Movement couldn't get off Delgatoan without the authorities knowing our plan. So, we got you to help us.
But you used me.
It wasn't that hard, you know. I just played to your trusting and stupidity, that's all.
So you're a part of the ULM?
Elroy, I am the leader of the ULM. They work for me.
What?
You always did lack the ambition needed for the Delgatoans to live up to our true potential. In the end, you are no less feeble than the creatures of this planet that we will now purge.
Wait, I love you!
I'm sorry you feel that way. To me, you were always just a means to an end.
Dee Dee!
Goodbye, Elroy.
Elroy?
She played me. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, helping us to stop them will be a good start, boyo.
What's the point? We're all doomed anyway.
Well, maybe not. Surely they have the same weakness or something.
Julio, the ULM have got measures to protect themselves from any weakness.
Elroy, I believe that you want to do the right thing. Well, maybe we could build a giant water cannon.
It won't work.
And why not?
They won't land on the planet initially. They'll send down their drone ship first to exterminate all the life. Then they'll start terraforming the planet. All the while, the Universal Liberation Movement will be safe just out of orbit in their travel ship. Once the planet has been cleansed and transformed to their liking, they'll land the travel ship and populate the planet. They won't set foot on this planet until then, and by then, it'll be too late.
Then what do you suggest, Elroy? It's your life that's in danger now, too.
Even if we do stop them, there's no place for me to go anymore. Dee Dee was my whole life.
You can stay here with us. I know deep down you're not a bad guy, Elroy. If you can help us with this invasion, then that makes you one of us. Come on, guys. He was blackmailed. They gave him orders to kill me and he didn't. He was just trying to save someone he loved. He's not a bad guy. What do you think, lad? They've only won if we give up, Elroy. Come on, mate. There must be something.
Well, the drone ship is their first course of action.
Well, we'll destroy it.
I'm not sure we can, though. There's nothing on this planet powerful enough to neutralize the type of energy it can produce.
Then maybe we can use something not of this planet.
They're here! We need to get out of the blast radius. Guys, are you alright? Guys, what are we going to do to stop them? They're about to destroy Smiley Wileys.
They're gonna destroy more than that, Sully. I think If we get the crystal up to their main weapon, we can destroy the ship. I can probably build some kind of slingshot to fire it up there, but I just need to get close enough.
I've got a better idea. It's my fault they're here.
Elroy!
Julio, thank you for everything.
Elroy, wait! No! Catalyst, no! We've got to get out of the next blast radius. I only hope he knows what he's doing.
What in the world? Ah, Stanley, I know you don't like me very much, but we've got to get you out of here. But wait!
Elroy!
How could you abandon me like this, Dee Dee? After all I did to try and save you.
Don't you see? I didn't need saving. It was all just a ruse. You were always just collateral, Elroy. Never anything more to me than a tool for our victory. You followed our orders and you have served your purpose. You never meant anything to me.
Oh yeah? Then I think this relationship is over!
Wait! No!
I got you, pal.
Where am I?
Safe? Elroy, you're awake.
Julio? Everyone! What happened?
We won! You destroyed their drone ship! The Delgatoan Intergalactic Police Agency came and took the ULM members away! They won't be bothering anyone anymore for a long time.
And we told the VIPA everything about you being blackmailed and whatnot, and they let you off. You don't have to worry about being in any trouble.
Huh? Thank you. Is everyone all right? Stanley?
Thank you, Elroy, for saving me. For saving us.
You're welcome, Stanley.
I got you a packet of snackaroonies. There's some left.
Thank you, Sully. So, what now?
Well, I suppose we start to rebuild.
I want to help. If you all will let me.
Of course. You risked your life to save us. And you almost died. If it weren't for the crystal's shielding powers, you're one of us now.
Well, you don't really need to rush to do the rebuilding of the school. We can have an extended summer break, don't you think?
I'm glad you're all right, Sally.
I'm glad you are too, Julio.
Do you want to take a walk?
Well, Julio,
Sally, do you mind joining me over here for a moment, please?
Sure. Give me a moment, Julio.
Yeah, I'll see you outside.
Here, I think you should see this.
What is it?
It's a copy of Julio's messages from Delgato. The ULM forced me to block them from being transmitted when he was recording them. I think they hoped by not hearing from Julio, it would make it easier for you guys to trust me when he didn't make it back. I just couldn't destroy the messages. The time I spent with Julio with Delgato is important to me. He was a good friend. You should take a look at log number 89.
See you all soon! And that completes my final report until we reach touchdown.
This Sally sounds like a real wonderful girl, Julio.
Oh yeah, she is, Elroy. She's amazing. She's kind and funny. She has this fantastic smile. She's just, like, she makes me feel like I can just be me. You know?
Yeah, I do know. I know it's not a lot, but I hope it helps a little bit to repair what you and he had. He really does care for you, you know? It was him that gave you that headband.
My secret admirer. Thank you, Elroy. Julio?
Carlos, I just wanted to thank you for saving me the other day.
Oh, you're welcome, Julia.
I don't always often say it, but I appreciate everything you do, Catalyst.
Oh, thanks, Julia.
You're one stand-up guy, and I wouldn't be with anyone else. Not even Supercat.
Wow.
Catalyst, do you have a second?
Oh, can we go, Roy? Thanks, Julia. I suppose you probably want this necklace back. It's probably better off in your hands anyway. I'm not Delgatoan after all.
No, but you would make a great Delgatoan. You know, this world still needs a hero. You've demonstrated what a force for good this kind of power can be in the right hands. You need to keep that headband, Catalyst. Be the hero that this planet needs. Perhaps the hero you're meant to be. Supercat.
Well, thanks, Elroy.
But your friends can't know your identity. It's too dangerous for them. And for you.
Well, it's a bit late for that now, isn't it? Everyone knows I'm Supercat.
That's true. But by wearing the headband, you possess abilities you may not even be aware of yet. You can help them forget.
They don't know who I really am, but I am the hero that they all hope for. Through the dark, I shine the light that they all need. I am no longer myth. I am legend. I am Supercat.
Look, there goes Supercat. Isn't he amazing?
Pity no one knows who he is. Maybe we could ask him to help us rebuild.
I'd pay a fortune to find out whose real identity.
Well, I suppose we're not meant to know, you know. Probably safer for us anyway.
He's so awesome!
I have one thing to say. Be good.
Go get those bad guys, Catalyst. Supercat, flying through the air. Supercat, flying through the sky. Supercat, he's the nicest guy. Saving people everywhere. Oh.
Hey, Sully, you ready to film something?
Heck yeah, I'm ready to film something. I've been waiting for ages. I'm going to Supercat for Halloween. Don't forget to subscribe. We always appreciate it, and it helps out the channel immensely. Whee!